Depending on how you look at it, the internet can be a curse or it can be a blessing. It's also a place where so many people come to find answers and maybe find others who can help them.
I was on the internet and just kind of found a specialist who specializes in adhesions, and I contacted him.
In 1997, Cathy Lorenzen found out she was pregnant, but this was not happy news.
We had a tubal pregnancy, and then that's when they found all these adhesions in me. And they just kept saying, you know, you got all this scar tissue, we don't know where it came from, and it started causing problems.
Doctors couldn't find what was causing adhesions in Cathy's abdomen. She had massive pain that was debilitating. But what would be the source of even greater emotional pain was that some of the best doctors in the world didn't have the answers she nor her husband were hoping for.
Because we keep going, you know, she kept going to the hospital, and St. Mary's, the doctors would always say there's nothing wrong with you because, you know, they do all the tests and nothing would show up on there.
In her mid-30s, Cathy would undergo surgery and had a complete hysterectomy. But the pain did not go away. Neither did the scar tissue or adhesions that continued to form inside of her.
And finally, I just had to pull myself up and say, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to fight this.
On the internet, she found a doctor in California who specialized in what she was suffering from. To her and her husband, this doctor was an answer to so many prayers.
And I was just like, oh, thank you, Lord. You know, you're really opening up paths here. You know, I'm going to meet this man. He's going to take care of me. He's a specialist, you know. I was really excited. His father helped us pay for the trip, so the money came, you know, that we needed. And the doctor actually gave me the name of a woman that I could stay with for free. So that was just a godsend, too.
Little did Cathy know that the woman she would stay with while out in California would be more than a temporary roommate.
We met Peggy, who the lady I was staying with, and she kind of was in the situation I was, but not as much. And her problem was that she had endometriosis. I had never been diagnosed with it, so I did not know that I had it.
Cathy would come to find that her trip to California was not necessarily to meet this miracle doctor who she thought God had led her to cure her condition. Rather, the answer to prayers came because of Peggy, the lady she was staying with.
About a month before I got out there, she had gotten this pump implanted in her that controlled her pain. And so I knew about this, and she was just saying how by the grace of God she got this, you know, and that it was just the most wonderful thing.
It would take some searching and going back onto the internet before Cathy would find a doctor willing to insert the pain pump inside her body. It distributes enough pain medication to at least allow Cathy and Jeff to now have some sort of normalcy.
Well, I got my wife back because, you know, she can get up and we can go do stuff now, and you know, we go to a lot of Twins games, and she does work around the house, and for most days she feels pretty good.
I don't pray for a cure or a healing because I'm happy right now. I'm happy with what he's done. When it does seem hopeless, there is help.